Getting a Cricut can be intimidating. There's so many products out there that you never know, do you really need or not? In today's video, we're going to walk you through the things you need to buy, and we're going to let you know about the things that you could skip or share with you an alternative to save you the most money and get the most for your machine. If you're brand new around here, my name's Tanner, and here on the Makers Gonna Learn channel, we teach you how to master your Cricut machine. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like the video because it's going to be a good one. And if you're brand new, be sure to check out our membership for only $1 linked right down below. Let's jump in. First up is Cricut Smart Vinyl, and this right here is something that I always recommend for you to skip. The reason is the built-in ability for you to not have to cut with a mat actually hurts you more than it helps you. It's way more affordable to use a Cricut mat and get something like the Cricut Permanent Vinyl, which cuts great, than the Cricut Smart Vinyl. When you're using Cricut Smart Vinyl, you are actually just cutting with the backer and it cuts straight through your Maker 3 or Explorer 3 machine. But here's the thing, it's harder to weed, it's more expensive, and it's not near as easy than using regular vinyl, which is more affordable, and a Cricut mat. So we recommend you to skip it and just go ahead and get regular permanent vinyl from Cricut or StarCraft or any other brand instead of going for Smart Vinyl, thinking it's gonna be easier to cut without a mat. There's so many different Cricut tools out there that you could purchase, but I wanna share with you the 3 that are must-haves for Cricut crafters, starting with the True Control knife. This right here is one of my favorite tools Cricut's ever invented, even including the machine. This is a craft knife like never before. They've thought about so many different things with this knife that previous ones had never considered, like changing the blade without having to touch it, making sure it doesn't roll off the table, and having a really sharp blade every single time. I love this and I use it for every single Cricut project. Next up, we love the Cricut weeding tools. There's some really great Cricut weeding tools that you can pick up, especially when they're on sale for a great price. We like to have a couple of these on hand because they do tend to sometimes dull out and different things like that. And then our last Cricut tool that is a must is the Cricut brayer. For some reason, we have fell in love with the Cricut brayer to apply vinyl onto mats, help us burnish in new ways, and so much more. I think you'll really enjoy the Cricut brayer and you'll be like us, using it way more than you ever expected. No need to be purchasing Cricut mats. That is something we're going to definitely leave on the table, but what we do recommend is upgrading yourself to getting a Nicopa mat from Amazon. Those mats are super affordable every single day. You don't have to wait for them to go on sale, and they have just as great adhesive comparable to your Cricut mats. I literally use them interchangeably and I never can tell a difference, but if you're wanting the best everyday price, definitely go for the Nicopa mats. I'll link them right down below. There's a lot of different alternatives to using Cricut pins, but something we highly recommend buying is the actual Cricut pins. We find it harder for you to work with other brands like Crayola or off brands compared to working with just the Cricut brand pins. They're worth the investment and they'll last you probably the entire lifespan of your Cricut as long as you take great care of them and put the lids on them and keep them stored flat. The Cricut paper trimmer is definitely something we pass on. We actually recommend a Fiskars paper trimmer or just a nicer one. We found that this is very economical and very inexpensive, but as you become a better crafter, you're going to start noticing that it could be, a hair off, it's not going to line up as well. The cut lines are not as straight as some of the other paper trimmers. For just a little bit more of an investment, you're going to get a lot better return in the long run. Let's talk about the Cricut hat press. This is something that we truly have found to not be a necessity. The reason why is that there's other presses out there that can do what this is intended for you to do without having to spend another over $100 into a new press. If you're someone that's only making hats, that might make sense for you, but I'll have another alternative for you here coming up. Another one of Cricut's products that we actually recommend you to pass on is the Cricut mug press. And the reason why is we've found that we prefer using a convection oven and shrink wrap in place of using these types of presses. When they first came out, we were a big fan. Once we found the convection oven, that is a lot cheaper. You can do more tumblers at one time, and it takes a lot less time. There's kind of no reason to keep this in our craft room. So I highly recommend, if you're just getting started with sublimation, if you're wanting to use infusible ink and so much more, just consider getting an $80 convection oven from Walmart. The mini easy press is something we try to talk every single Cricut user into having. If you're a beginner, put away all the other heat presses on your wish list. Start with this one right here. There is not a project too small or too large that this mini easy press cannot do. I actually would prefer to use a mini easy press over the hat press if I was going to make a hat decal and put it onto a hat today. I would go for the mini easy press before pulling out the hat press, which is why for such a great deal, this is very versatile. It's going to help you time and time again. It doesn't take up a lot of space, so if you're a Cricut crafter without a craft room, this is going to be a no-brainer for you. Even if you want to make big sweatshirts, I think this little guy can still handle it. You would think the 6x7 easy press, the 9x9 easy press, or the 9x12 easy press, or 10x12 easy press would be a great addition for your craft room, but let me tell you, you will not use it near as much as you think. We have replaced all of those practically with this one mini easy press. So we even recommend passing on some of these other ones that work really well, but again, we just find ourselves gravitating to the mini easy press. Here at Makers Gonna Learn, we have not even purchased a Cricut AutoPress because we can't justify the price. It is such a solid investment. Instead, what we have went for is this HTVRont AutoPress. It's a lot more affordable, you can get close to the same results, and it's still an amazing quality press. So if you're considering an AutoPress of any sorts, I want to put you on to the HTVRont one because it is less than 1/4 of the price of a Cricut AutoPress. So we're leaving the AutoPress and we're saying yes to the HTVRont AutoPress. I want to know which one of these products you agree with or that you disagree with. I want to know all of your opinions down in the comment box below. Let's have a conversation. Do you disagree on any of these products? Let me know why and what you think you would pass or grab instead. If you love this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Cricut training. And again, if you're not already a Makers Gonna Learn member, we have a $1 trial membership. You can join the membership for a 7-day trial, get 20 download credits, our huge library of over 15,000 cut files, over 1,000 plus fonts, and so much more. Check that out, first link down below. Cannot wait to see you inside the membership. And if you're ready to continue learning with your Cricut, be sure to check out this video right here. Can't wait to see you in the next video, my friends. See you later.